You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome to this week's episode of Be Humane on Pet Life Radio. Friends, the smallest dog wins. The nation's biggest prize as our Chihuahua clinches the top title, American Hero Dog, at our 2015 Hero Dog Awards. October 30th is the television premiere of the Oscars for these canines. You must tune in, listeners, on Hallmark Channel, Friday, October 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Be sure to check your local listings. I tell you, this show is amazing. You'll get to meet Harley. You'll get to meet Dax. You'll get to meet Axel. You'll get to meet Hudson, and so many more. Heroes are not judged merely by their size, but by the size of their hearts. Following more than 1 million votes by the American public and the opinions of an expert panel of celebrity animal lovers and dog experts, a tiny Chihuahua named Harley from Colorado has been named this year's most courageous canine and biggest dog star, beating out over 170 other heroic hounds, capturing the title of American Hero Dog. This year's show was incredibly special. This campaign had so many emotional stories about the power of the human-animal bond. But I know what touched so many people's hearts was Harley. Harley spent 10 years living in a small cage in a puppy mill before he was rescued and found a loving home. His journey of physical and emotional healing inspired a campaign called Harley to the Rescue, which has raised funds to save and provide for medical care for more than 500 dogs rescued from puppy mills. Harley personally goes on these rescue missions, and there's no doubt that he's keenly aware of what is happening. Harley, by the way, lost an eye in his time at the puppy mill, and the story of his horrific abuse is, I think, what drove so many Americans to vote for him. His battered appearance is a testament to the neglect and rough treatment he received, leading to a diseased heart, a mouth filled with rot, diffused spine, a broken tail, legs that were deformed, and then there's that missing eye. The result of his cage being power washed with him in it, which is an all too common inhumane practice in puppy mills, makes me so angry. But what doesn't make me angry is the way that Harley has overcome those challenges. He's a voice for the countless breeding dogs still living in puppy mills around the country. And as a result of his work, he won our top emerging hero dog, and then, of course, the grand prize, American Hero Dog. This week's episode is coming at you live from the red carpet at the Beverly Hilton, and indeed from the award show themselves. You'll get to hear some behind-the-scenes comments with our celebrity champions like Polly Perrette and Bruce Boxleitner. And, of course, you'll get to hear from some of the handlers about what it was just to walk down the red carpet and who they're seeing and who they're experiencing at this year's show. I hope you enjoy this week's episode of Be Humane on Pet Life Radio, and I hope you all will join me in tuning in Friday, October 30th for the world television premiere of the 5th Annual American Humane Association Hero Dog Awards on Hallmark Channel. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this brief message live from the Hero Dog Awards.
We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Nature at its best is nature at its simplest. At Red Barn, we've kept it simple for 20 years by concentrating on single-ingredient natural dog treats. Because Mother Nature's actually pretty good at this. Bones are just tasty bones. Meat treats are just nourishing meat. It's nature at its simplest. Look at the label. We want you to. Red Barn Natural Treats. Simply the best. Find it in your local pet specialty store. Try our slow-roasted, natural meaty bones.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
This is Dr. Robin Ganser live from the Hero Dogs. You know, it's an amazing night. We have Hero Dog 2015 Harley here meeting Lacey Chabet. And tell us about your Chihuahuas.
I just have one Chihuahua. I lost my 16-year-old Chihuahua Teacup like 6 months ago. And they're just, the Chihuahuas have such a special place in my heart. I had my dog since I was a teenager, and they're my family. When I go off to film a movie, they would travel with me and be on set with me, and so they're my constant companion. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Well, tell us, what about Harley's story? What did that mean to you to hear about this puppy mill survivor?
If puppy mills aren't shut down immediately, I just don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. Honestly, I have no words for how horrific and awful and disgusting it is that these things still exist. But he just is such a little champ, and look at him, he's sleeping with his little tongue out. But it's just such an inspiration for how we can keep going, and I'm so inspired by you guys and the work that you've done. And so appreciative, honestly.
Thank you very much. It's hard not to do the work. I mean, it's so hard. When you go to a puppy mill and you see these dogs, and, sure, we can get a lot of them out of there, but the ones you leave behind, and they look at you, and they might be scared, and they might be cowered in the back of their cage, but they look at you, and it's like, man, I want to come back for you. And you can't always. I mean, it's legal. They're allowed to keep those dogs, so...
We need to invite you to Capitol Hill when we do some of our testimony about our animal welfare initiatives, including puppy mills. We'd love to have you join us.
Please do. I would love to. Anything I can do to help. Absolutely.
That's great. Well, I'll let you all visit, and we'll be right back with more of an interview with Harley, our 2015 hero dog. This is Dr. Robin Gansert live from the red carpet at the Beverly Hilton. We're here with Captain Jason Haig and service dog Axel. Jason, how are you doing tonight?
Doing just fine, Robin. Thank you very much. It's extremely amazing here tonight.
It is. It's lovely Beverly Hills. The Beverly Hilton is always gorgeous, and this is our 5th annual Hero Dog Awards. And you know what? I love this whole campaign, and I certainly love the story of you and Axel. Our very first hero dog that won was Roselle, an amazing service dog, too. So tell us a little bit about your service dog.
Well, Axel is a beautiful German Shepherd. He's about 70 pounds, sable, and he helps me with almost everything. He can wake me up from nightmares. He can pull me out of flashbacks, help me find my truck. So a lifesaver nonetheless.
Well, you know what I also love is Axel is a rescue dog. So can you tell us a little bit about him being a rescue dog?
Absolutely. He was 2 days away from being put down when Canines for Warriors, our organization, saved him. And I think that's what makes our bond so unique, and what makes our organization as well so powerful is that we rescue each other.
Well, when I learned about that with Axel, and looking at his beautiful face right now, I can't believe anybody would give him up.
I can't believe that somebody would give up a dog like that. I can't imagine that people give up so many dogs every day, and that we put so many dogs down every day. So
3 to 4 million every year healthy adoptable pets are euthanized, and when you see them and you see a dog like Axel, thinking that this could have happened to him would have been tragic. I know that tonight is a special night because your favorite charity, Canine for Warriors, won a grant because of your winning this award. So tell us what Canines for Warriors means to you.
Well, Canines for Warriors obviously has saved my life. They're a life-saving organization, so I can't speak highly enough of them. So to be able to put money back into their coffers, to be able to continue the mission for them is just absolutely amazing.
Well, Jason, you're an American hero, a war hero, and what I love to see is that you celebrate the power of the human-animal bond in everything you do every day. So God bless you.
Thank you very much, Robin. Really appreciate it.
Good luck tonight on the red carpet.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Be Humane on Pet Life Radio. This is your host, Dr. Robin Gansert. I'm here with Mark Steines, who's the incredible friend of Hallmark, host of Home and Family. He's been such a generous friend to American Humane Association. Mark, it's so great to see you tonight, and it's also so great that you get to announce the winning dog.
I know. I can't believe. I don't think I'm worthy of that, really. You know what? I learned so much from these. I have Fred, a golden retriever, has an amazing heart. And I learned so much about just unconditional love from him every day. And as a father and having kids, they know what it's like. Like when we go to bed at night, they crawl in bed, and if he's not up there, I'll hear him go, Freddie, Freddie. And he runs up and he jumps and he tucks them in. He'll lay in bed with them. I have a million photos of Fred laying in bed with them. And that to me is a security blanket for my children and their upbringing, and knowing that Fred has been there, he'll be there, and he'll, lay there until they fall asleep.
That's beautiful, and that's the power of the human-animal bond and the child-animal bond, isn't it?
Well, it is, and you don't have to be, the dogs here are true inspiration to us humans. Fred is too. He just hasn't suffered through some of the ups and downs that some of these real service dogs have had, or some of those had some really tough challenges, but every dog is special. They really are. They're part of our family. And I just, the way they connect with us on a daily basis, we should never be taken for granted.
That's beautiful. Well, I know tonight's going to be a grand night for one special dog, but also 7 others that are the finalists. Do you have a favorite?
I don't. You can't pick a favorite. I keep thinking, I was sort of laughing because this is, we got all dressed up and, in my suit, and the dogs could care less if I'm in black tie festive affair, and they don't even know that they're up for this. And that, I think, is what's so humbling is that, so many times, you watch the sports on weekends and the guy scores a winning touchdown and he's like, hi, Mom, and he spikes the ball. These dogs go out and do remarkable things, save lives, and they never once go, what about me?
Their awards have not gone to their head or their paw.
Exactly. Fred would like it to go to his food dish.
Well, that's where most all of these. We're looking at one right now. I think that's from last year's arson dog, Kai. Isn't he a handsome dog?
Yes, beautiful. I thought that was from last year. My son's name is Kai, so I saw the thing and I was like, I know that one.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for being a friend to American Humane Association, one of our celebrity ambassadors, and just a voice for the animals.
Thanks, Robin. It's good to see you.
Thank you. This is Dr. Robin Ganser. Be back at this next message.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
Do you know that moment when your dirty dog's about to jump in your nice, clean car? You can avoid all the cleanup and mess with a 4K9 seat cover. 4K9s makes heavy-duty seat covers and cargo liners that will blend seamlessly with the interior of your vehicle. You can find us at 4K9s.com. That's the number 4, KNINES.com, or on Amazon.com. 4K9s makes nothing but the best for your best friend.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your 4-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Be Humane on Pet Life Radio. This is your host, Dr. Robin Ganser. We're coming at you live tonight from the Beverly Hilton at the Hero Dog Awards. And this has been such an exciting evening. And I'm standing right beside the famous Alex Donner. Alex, you have such an incredible legacy of music. You brought us so much joy tonight with your band here in Los Angeles. Thank you for being part of this. Tell me, what were your thoughts after being part of your first Hero Dogs?
Well, you talked about music bringing a little bit of joy, and we hope that we can do that. And to be with these animals and the people that have been so affected by these animals that have done so much, to bring joy. So that's what we all want to do in this life, right, is to bring as much joy as we possibly can. So I was very happy to be involved to provide music with these incredible animals and the people that shelter them and help them and aid them, and wouldn't be the same people without them.
Well, Alex, I know that tonight there was a special film, a tribute film to our Red Star Rescue Program, and I know Red Star has a special place in your heart. What are your thoughts after seeing that film?
Well, this just sort of added a little some extra layers to it, to actually see it on video, to see the people, the vans, the whole operation. It's a major operation. I mean, it's almost like a military operation. I mean, to move in and save a large number of animals in a disaster situation is kind of an amazing situation. And it's done so well and efficiently and humanely, obviously, by this group. And that was just a wonderful thing to see. And you can read about it, you can talk to people about it, but something about seeing a video that just brings it home.
That video shows Pilots and Paws, North Shore Animal League, and American Humane all working together in collaboration. And I think that was probably part that was so powerful to me was the fact that here you've got 3 incredible groups, but we chose to work together. I think that makes a more humane world when groups get together, roll up their sleeves, and do the hard work together. How about you?
I think absolutely. I mean, that's part of what we're trying to do in this country. I don't want to go to capitalism, but the free enterprise system of people coming together on a volunteer basis to do wonderful things and cooperating together. And it's not an ego thing of like, we saved more, we did this. everybody moves together and the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And it's a wonderful thing to see, and as we could see in these videos.
Well, Alex, I have to tell you, your music, again, is inspirational. We're so proud to know you, so proud that you're part of the American Humane Association family. Will you come back next year?
I absolutely will come back next year. And I got to say, Robin, there is no better advocate for animals and no better person to get up on a stage and be organized and know how to talk in so many different ways to so many different people and to handle the whole thing as well as you do. I am floored and amazed, and I've known a few CEOs in my day, but you're right up at the top of the list.
Oh, Alex, thank you so much, and thank you so much for bringing us so much joy and love tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, this is Dr. Robin Ganser live from the red carpet at the Beverly Hilton, and I'm here with Sergeant Chris Alberini and Law Enforcement Winner of the Year, Dax. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing great. Very happy to be here.
How is Dax doing?
He's doing good. He's on alert. He thinks something is about to happen, but
well, it is. He's going to be named Hero Dog for Law Enforcement here very soon on the stage here at the beautiful Beverly Hilton. What does this experience mean to you, Chris?
It just means a lot because I look at Dax every day and I know he's a hero, and to come out here and have all these people here to watch him go up there and accept an award means a lot.
I can tell you that you're a great American. We all know what you've done every day and what you do every day to protect the citizens in your community. And I know that Dax was part of saving your life on a really memorable day for you. Can you take us back and give us some feelings and reflections as you're on the stage tonight, on the red carpet, thinking about that, and it's really what brought you here?
Yeah, looking at him, he's a dog. He's a pet to me. He's a friend. He's a partner. But to look at him and know that I'm alive because of him, it blows me away. I can't believe that I look at him every day, and he has unconditional love for me, and he saved my life. I'm here today because of him, and that's why I want everyone to really appreciate that. What dogs can do for you.
Well, Chris, on behalf of all of us, thank you for all you do for America. Thank you for what you do for your community. Congratulations to Dax.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is Dr. Robin Ganser. You're listening to Be Humane live from the Beverly Hilton. I'm here with this beautiful lady and her beautiful bloodhound. Landa, tell me what you're thinking tonight as you're on the red carpet with your incredible dog, Glory.
I'm thinking that I'm very grateful to be here, and it's such a lovely event, and I'm very happy that I get to be with Glory and she's healthy, and all the people that are here are wonderful and kind. And the American Humane Association, I really appreciate the work they do for all the animals, because in the end, that's what is important to me and in my heart.
Well, you know what I love about your story, Landa, is your commitment to saving pets in times of a crisis for their families. That's what you and Glory do. I mean, your heart is so full of compassion with the work that you do every day. Share with our listeners a story that's touched your heart.
One of the stories I really like is when Glory is able to reunite a live find when she walks up and can find the animal alive. And one of the stories was Baby Girl, a cat that had gone missing for about a week, and the owner had no idea where she was. And Glory was able to walk up and find her. It took her a couple hours, but she found the cat, and the cat was actually following Glory when she went by the cat, and she perked up. Glory perked up and looked around, and there was a cat right behind her. So that was a really good story, and the owner is forever grateful. She will be part of my tribute video tonight.
Landa, you're an amazing humane hero with what you do and what Glory does every single day. People aren't able on a radio show to see Glory, but I'm hoping they'll go to the Hero Dog Awards site to see the tribute video. Glory is a magnificent bloodhound. What makes bloodhounds so great for search and rescue?
The thing that makes bloodhounds so great for search and rescue is they're bred for scent work. Their anatomy, their long pendulous ears will, when they go on the ground, will actually pull scent up into their nasal cavity. They even have a dewlap and a flue, which also helps generate saliva, which is helpful towards scent work. So they're the oldest race of hunting dogs that hunt by scent. They were brought over in the 1300s from Constantinople.
I had no idea. I think this for listeners. Everyone needs to know this. This is great. Well, Landa Cold Iron, so proud to know you. I'm proud of what you do every day to rescue and save pets. Congratulations on being our Search and Rescue Dog of the Year.
I'm thrilled again and grateful, and thank you very much, Robin.
Thank you. This is Dr. Robin Ganser. You're listening to Be Humane live from the red carpet at the Beverly Hilton, and we are coming at you live tonight from the Hero Dog Awards. I'm here with Will and Anthony Nunziata. You gentlemen performed beautifully tonight. So inspirational, and I just want to ask you, how was this evening for you?
This evening was unbelievable, awe-inspiring. I was often speechless. The stories from these dogs and everyone that does so much to raise awareness about these important issues, about making sure that these dogs they're healthy and that they are given all the resources they're given to help others in need. Absolutely, and I would agree with Anthony and also mention that when someone had mentioned this evening the connection between the animal spirit and the human spirit, we're all one spirit, and I love that because oftentimes, it's usually a big separation between four-legged animals and two-legged animals, but we're all one. And to just hear these inspiring stories like Anthony said, it's inspirational. It's very inspirational.
Well, gentlemen, you opened up the night. You got the house excited for what was going to happen the rest of the evening. Tell us a little bit about your performance and why you chose those amazing and inspirational songs.
Well, the first song was a mashup between Unchained Melody and Someone Like You. And Anthony and I were very fortunate to have a dog, Noelle, our Yorkshire Terrier, for over 18 years. And every time we sing that song, we think of her. And those two songs, especially together, just kind of the wonderful, intimate relationship and connection our family had with Noelle, the dog. The second song, The Prayer, Anthony, you want to talk a little bit about it?
Sure. I mean, The Prayer has a very personal touch. It was our grandmother's favorite song. Our grandmother was a pet lover all her life. And so while we sang that song to offer inspiration and hope to the audience and what the evening was all about, we sang it in honor of our grandmother and, her love of animals.
Well, I certainly felt that, and I think everybody in the room felt your energy and your humanity and your love for animals all at the same time, so it was a magical way to open tonight. And you gentlemen are such incredible talents that I think it was so terrific that a whole new group of folks who haven't heard you perform were now introduced to your music, and I know that they have now become raving fans of Will and Anthony. So where can our wonderful friends and fans find you next?
Oh, sure. Well, before we even say that, Robin, we want to thank you personally because really, I think it was back in March in Palm Beach we sang one song and you basically booked us right on the spot. So, Robin, thank you so much and your organization. And for people to find us, they can go to our website. It's just willandanthony.com, and also on all the social medias, it's at willandanthony.
Well, I know you gentlemen are just on a pathway to an amazing career. Your music is touching. You're so talented, so inspirational, and we're so proud to know you and have you as part of the American Humane family. Will you come back next year?
Yes. Absolutely. Anytime you'll have us. This is unbelievable. And thank you again to you and your team. And to you and Lois. God bless you both, really. Thank
you. This is Dr. Robin Ganser. You're listening to Be Humane live at the Hero Dog Awards. I'm here with Lisa and Rambo. I love the story about Rambo and how Brandy shared the fact that here she was expecting to train a big dog named Rambo, and then this guy comes in. I mean, what did you think when you first saw Rambo?
Honestly, I kind of thought the same thing. He was very small and petite. I said, how is this dog a military working dog, But from what I've heard from other handlers of small dogs, they tend to pack a bigger bite. Yes. And they can get into smaller areas and do more better maneuvers. So yes. I love him. I think he's the perfect size. When he gets tired, sometimes when we're walking, I can pick him up and no issues. And so it's been a blessing.
Well, what I love of the fact is that you created Gizmo's Gift, which is an incredible nonprofit, and I wanted to make sure that American Humane Association helps to partner with you so that we can be a help for your voice, which is so incredible and so important for these dogs.
Well, thank you. Oh my gosh, Robin, that is amazing. Yes, Gizmo's Gift was founded to help all of these retired working dogs financially with their family, as in medical, transportation needs. I mean, whatever they need, doggy ramps, wheelchairs, medications. So we're just so honored. And thank you, Robin.
Oh, absolutely. You're the inspiration for such incredible work. And I know that your inspiration is this precious dog right here. Rambo, to me, represents play. When I think of military dogs, I don't think of them always wanting to play as much as Rambo. He's a player.
He sure is, and you should see him at home. I have another dog and 2 cats at home, and one of the cats is like his best friend, and they actually play together, and they lay together, and they lick each other. It's the sweetest thing, but he's just full of life and full of spunk, and again, I'm just truly honored and blessed to be able to have him in my life.
Well, I love the fact that we have a 3-legged Marine in the house tonight, and he looks so handsome in his uniform.
Yes, well, we're just honored to be here, and thank you again, Robin, and American Humane Association.
Well, Lisa, I have to tell you, too, your dress is beautiful. You look lovely on the stage, and your speech was outstanding. So thank you so much, and congratulations on your great victory.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is Dr. Robin Ganser from Be Humane on on Pet Life Radio. We're live from the Hero Dog Awards. I'm here with John Payne, our esteemed board chair of the Board of Directors at American Humane. John, how was this evening?
What a fabulous night, Robin. It's just to see all these amazing hero dogs and to see the Harley win. You know, poor Harley being in a cage for 10 years, living an absolutely miserable life, now enjoying life and bringing hope to other dogs. You know, it's just incredible. It shines a light on things that we have to do, you know, stop the puppy mill fiasco that we have here in the United States. It's just, you know, it's devastating to these animals, and we have to stop it. And that's what we're all about at American Humane, shining the spotlight on problems and bringing a better, humane life to America.
Well, John, what you just said was so eloquent and so powerful. I think, as you said, shining a light is so important. I bet most people don't know that in puppy mills, dogs are power washed to clean out crates, and they can lose eyes and body parts and all of that, and yet they're still kept in those cages with no compassion.
No compassion at all, and you could see poor Harley as a result of that. He lost an eye to power washing inside the cage. What terrible, cruel treatment is the most inhumane thing that you could ever do. So we have to stop it. And American Humane is dedicated to shining that light for people to stop that kind of cruelty.
And John, what I look forward to is working with you and working with Rudy and Dan and Harley in the year ahead to really making this one of our campaign planks. Let's end the abuses that exist in puppy mills. Let's close puppy mills down.
Absolutely, Robin. It's our job to do that, and I know with you at the helm, we'll get it accomplished.
John, thank you so very much. This is Dr. Robin Ganser. You're listening to Be Humane live from the Beverly Hilton. We'll be right back after this brief message.
We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Begging to hear more of your favorite show? Full episodes of all our shows are available on demand. Go to PetLifeRadio.com to fetch our entire lineup of Possum Pet podcasts. Also, dig us up in iHeartRadio Talk and iTunes. Let's Talk Pets. Live and on demand only from Pet Life Radio. Let's Talk Pets.
Let's Talk Pets.
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Friends, you've heard live from the red carpet and from the gorgeous Beverly Hilton this year's Hero Dog Awards. This year, the Emerging Hero Dog won, and the Emerging Hero Dog category is sponsored by Mariel, maker of NexGuard chewables. Thanks to them for helping to draw attention to Harley and to further his vital mission. You know, the sold-out, star-studded awards honoring America's most courageous canines were hosted at the Beverly Hilton. And we had stars like James Denton, Beth Stern, Polly Perrette, Lacey Chabet, Christina Farrar, Derek Huff, Bindi Irwin, Kim Johnson, Bailey Madison, Cameron Matheson, Bruce Boxleitner, Brandon McMillan, Charlotte Ross, Mark Steinis, Jade Roper, Allison Sweeney, Leah Thompson, Fred Willard, Tanner Tolbert. I tell you, it was an amazing star-studded lineup. But we also had special appearances from Eric Stonestreet from Modern Family and Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live. Our music this year was provided by Five for Fighting. Incredibly emotional performances, particularly the song Superman, just brought down the house. And of course, we were treated this evening to the beautiful artistry of the Alex Donner Band and the singers Will and Anthony Nunziata. The guest also got to meet NBCToday.com writer Laura Coffey, who you just heard. She has her new book out, My Old Dog. And of course, we had our good friend Todd Kessler, co-creator of the wildly successful Blue's Clues television program and author of The Good Dog, one of the must-reads for children about the power of the bond. Listeners, the Hero Dog Awards were created to celebrate that powerful age-old relationship between dogs and people, and to recognize the extraordinary acts of heroism performed every day by ordinary dogs. Again, this year's event will be broadcast nationwide by Hallmark Channel on October 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Please do check your local listings. The program will air as part of Hallmark Channel's Pet Project, the network's cross-platform advocacy campaign designed to celebrate the joy and the enrichment animals bring to our lives. I hope you'll join me this Friday in tuning in to the Hero Dog Awards. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Be Humane with Dr. Robin Ganser. We'll be back next week with another exciting episode of Be Humane. Remember this week and every week to be humane.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.